Hello my dear students, and already I have told you in my previous video that today I am going to tell you how to find out the coefficient of x to the 2, x to the 3, x to the 4, x to the n, x to the 2n in an exponential series. Okay, so and that one I have already told you it looks like very complicated actually. Many students are saying that, sir, it seems to be very complicated. So, how to do this one? Practically, it is not complicated. Rather, it is very interesting. So, let us see how to do this one. So, I have told you e to the power ax is equal to, I have given the formula summation n is equal to 0 to infinity ax to the power n by factorial n. The point is that power to the power n by factorial n. The power is ax. So ax to the power n by factorial n. And this can be written as like this. Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity a to the power n by factorial n into x to the power n. Clear? So that means the coefficient of x to the power n in e to the power x is this quantity. The coefficient of x to the power n in e to the power ax is a to the power n by n factorial. That is coefficient of x to the power n in e to the power ax is equal to a to the power n by factorial n. This is the formula, and that formula should be applicable in each and every problem, and you should apply directly. Don't write the process. You should write directly. Clear? And this is the actual formula. This is not the problem. Okay. This is the theory, and you should apply this theory to each and every problem. See here, the first example I am going to tell you. Find the coefficient of x to the power 5 in e to the power 2x. So the answer is, what is the answer? I have told you x to the power n, here n is 5 and a is 2. Here n is 5 and a is 2. So directly we put the formula. So answer is 2 to the power 5 by factorial 5. So this is the answer. In place of a, you have written 2. In place of n, you have written 5. So put n is equal to 5 in these two cases and a is equal to 2. 2 to the 5 by factorial 5. So this is the answer. Okay. So don't write the steps. Then another question. X to the power 2 in e to the power 5x plus 3. Clear? And this can be written as, see here, very interesting. This term can be written as e to the power 5x into e to the power 3. So e to the power 3 is a constant. So you should write e to the power 3 like this. And mainly x is in this term. There is no x here. So this is a constant. And that term should be present in each and every term. So what is the formula? Here n is 2 and a is 5. So what is your formula here? A is 5. So 5 to the power 2 by factorial 2. So this is the answer. Now tell me whether this one is interesting or not. Without solving, you are writing directly. Okay. Another question. If this will be in the form of a and b, so how to write? X to the n into e to the power ax plus b. That means this is the general formula, and you can apply the formula directly. You can write e to the power x into e to the power b. So e to the power b is a constant. Now, what is the coefficient of x to the n into e to the power x? This one is a to the power n by factorial n. So this is the answer. Okay, so this one is the answer. And you can apply this formula directly in my previous problem. The previous one was x square in e to the 2x plus 3 or e to the 5x plus 3. So in that case you can apply the formula directly. Okay. Another question. Coefficient of x to the 5 in e to the power 3x plus e to the power 7x. In this term, you should find. So how to find out? Tell me. X to the 5 in this. First you should find out x to the 5 in this term. And apply the formula. Here a is 5 and a is 3. So a to the power 5, that means 3 to the power 5. Here a is 3, 3 to the power 5 divided by factorial 5. First one. Then plus this one, a is 7, 7 to the 5 divided by factorial 5. So you can take common 1 by factorial 5. So you will get 1 by factorial 5 into 3 to the power 5 plus 7 to the power 5. So this is the answer. Okay, another question. X to the 5 in e to the power, and now I am telling you another formula. After that I am telling e to the power minus x is equal to how much? Summation n is equal to 0 to infinity minus ax to the power n by factorial n. I have told you power to the power n divided by factorial n. Okay, so this one you can write summation n is equal to 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power n minus 1 to the power n into a to the power n by factorial n into x to the power n. I can write like this in a simplified form. So this is the coefficient of x to the n in e to the minus ax. That means that is coefficient of x to the n in e to the minus ax is equal to minus 1 to the n into a to the n by factorial n. So this is the answer. So now I am giving an example. Find the coefficient of x to the 5 in e to the minus 3x. So directly write the answer. Here a is 5 and a is 3 minus ax, so minus 3x. That means a is equal to 3. Put a is equal to 3 and n is equal to 5. So the answer is minus 1 to the 5 into a is equal to 3, 3 to the 5 divided by factorial 5. And minus 1 to the 5 it is negative. So minus 3 to the 5 divided by factorial 5. So this is the answer. Clear? So let us see another question. X to the power 3 in e to the power 7x plus e to the power x by e to the power 2x. Clear? So and this quantity is, that means this one, if I simplify this one, this will become e to the 7x by e to the 2x. It will be e to the 5x. E to the 7x by e to the 2x. It will be e to the 5x because 7x minus 2x it is 5x. Plus e to the x by e to the 2x. It will become e to the minus x. So now you have got the formula. So what is your answer? This one, apply the first case. N is 3 and a is 5. So apply 5 to the power 3 divided by factorial 3. First one is over. First one. And second part, apply the second formula. Minus 1 to the power n. What is n here? 3. Minus 1 to the power 3 into a. A is 1. 1 to the power 3 divided by factorial 3. A is 1 in this case. A is 1. Okay, 1 to the power 3 by factorial 3. So this will become, take 1 by factorial 3 common. 5 to the 3 minus, and 1 to the 3 is 1, minus 1 to the 3 is minus 1. So this is the answer. You can simplify it also. You can find out the value also or keep it as it is. Okay. So, and the last one I am going to tell you how to find out the coefficient of x to the n in x into e to the power 5x. X into e to the 5x. See here. What the logic? X should be multiplied with e to the 5x. After that, you should find out the value of coefficient of x to the n. That means x should be multiplied to the term containing x to the n minus 1. X should be multiplied to the term in e to the 5x containing x to the n minus 1. So after multiplication, you will get x to the n. See here, one example I am going to tell you. X into a plus bx plus c, cx square. After multiplication, you get ax plus bx square plus cx cube. If I want to find out the coefficient of x cube, it is c. But what is c actually? C is the coefficient of x square. C is the coefficient of x square in this expression. Clear? So here, x should be multiplied to which term? So that the power will become x to the power n. To the term containing x to the power n minus 1. If you multiply x to x to the power n minus 1, it will become x to the power n. That means you have to find out the answer is coefficient of x to the n minus 1 in e to the 5x. Coefficient of x to the n in x into e to the 5x. So take x to this side. It will become x to the n by x. That means x to the n minus 1 in e to the 5x. The logic is that x to the n by x in e to the 5x. That means x to the n by x means x to the n minus 1. X to the n minus 1 in e to the 5x. And what the formula? N is equal to n minus 1. Here a is 5. So answer is, tell me, what is the answer? A. This one is first formula. A to the n. A is 5. 5 to the n minus 1 by n minus 1 factorial. So this is the answer. Clear? So now you can find out the coefficient of any power of x in an exponential series. So I'll give you some questions in the description. So please do those problems. Okay. So wait for my next video, and which will be very interesting, and that will be perhaps the last video for exponential series. Okay. So till then, bye bye.